Man, I'm just one. Man, I am the Alston Collaborative, so it's gonna be me. Yeah, I ain't there yet. So I can pay someone. Good afternoon, Facebook, or good morning, depending on what part of the country you're in. It's your boy Ray. Got a special guest live in studio with me. About to get started here soon, man. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Sending positive vibes, love, and energy to everyone out there, man. Happy grind day. We're going to be talking about how y'all can win these tickets right here, baby, to the Dallas Mavs home opener against the Atlanta Hawks, October 18th.
Waiting on thanks on a few, cause without me you wouldn't exist. You know that shit, give me the blueprint, don't forget. Call us your phone, 0% going on. Now that it's showing off. It's ready up and it's flowing so. I'm taking off like point on the bit as born, getting hit like a coin toss.
Too easy.
I keep my head high. I got my way.
Hey, this is Derey. Catch my show, the Alston Collab Money Talk, every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central. On my show, you'll be able to hear all things regarding money, success, and personal development. Tune in on Wednesday in the Grace Stream. Jump in.
Good morning. This is Derey Alston. This is the Alston Collab Money Talk. Happy Wednesday. Happy grind day. It is another beautiful day. If you're hearing this or listening to this or seeing this, you are extremely blessed because you're alive and well. So I'm definitely again sending positive vibes and positive energy to everyone out there. We are live on the Fishbowl Radio Network, streaming live on fbrn.us, also live on Facebook. And as I said, I do have a special guest in studio with me. I got my man Brett Irving of Soil Wellness. Soil Wellness. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be discussing his business, his ventures, the services that they offer and provide. And if you're watching on Facebook, I do have a link to his website as well. Also, I got a link on there to my ebook that's available on Amazon, so make sure you guys pick that up if you haven't already done so. Again, this is the Alston Collab Money Talk. We definitely want to bring a lot of entrepreneurs in to talk about their journey, to talk about, the things that they're going through and talk about their experience. Before I get to that, I got a few thoughts. One, I'm going to just touch on this real quick and fast since I've been giving an update every week. My Cowboys lost this past Sunday, to the Rams.
You're going to bounce back.
Yeah. We got to bounce back. But we lost 35-30. Came up a little short. Hey, they got a team. Todd Gurley is good, and we got a lot of work to do on defense. So that's all I'm going to say on that. My Dallas Cowboys, hopefully can bounce back this Sunday against Green Bay. It will not be an easy feat. Secondly, I'm also going to be talking about how I'm going to be giving away these 2 tickets to the Dallas Mavericks season opener against the Atlanta Hawks. I'm going to be talking about how you can win these tickets, so definitely stay tuned as well. My thoughts for the day is just that. Everything that you see around you, everything that you see, feel, touch, movies, hotels you stay in, houses, cars, or everything, anything, this iPhone, my MacBook Pro that we're recording this on live on Facebook right now, anything that you see started as a thought in someone's mind. It started as a thought, as a seed in someone's mind, and they put in the work and action to manifest that, to make that happen. So I just want to encourage you to start thinking more, being careful about the things that you allow to enter your mind, because the mind is a very, very powerful thing. We really don't use it anywhere near to its capabilities. So be careful what you think. And if you have a dream or if you see something or believe it, if you can believe it and you can see it in your head, you can literally hold it in your hand. So, and that definitely goes for being an entrepreneur and starting a business. And as I said, I'm joined by my man, Brett Irving of Soil Wellness. Am I saying it right?
Soil Wellness.
Soil Wellness. Hello, sir. How you doing? Thank you for coming in.
I'm good. Appreciate you having me, man. Pleasure to be here. and share my journey, share my services, and on your platform. Definitely appreciate it, brother.
Already, man. Well, hey, I thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. So me and Brett actually used to work together before I quit to start, my entrepreneur journey. We worked together in the financial service industry, and just as he was coming in, I was like, "Are you still there, bro?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm still there. I'm working on my business and, working on getting more clientele." So I say that because I told him I ran out of money. I ran out of money, a lot faster than I expected to. And he was like, "Man, I'm still hanging on because, listen, in the business, you need money to live. You need money to pay your bills." So I commend you for hanging on there because I just couldn't take it anymore. But it still goes to show you that you can also start a business while working your job. So can you just talk a little bit about yourself and how you came to start the business?
Yeah, and just to add on what you were saying,
yeah,
it's more than one way to jump out there and do it. Some people are gonna be more courageous and just totally just drop everything to pursue their dreams, and other people are gonna be more systematic in their approach. And but the main thing is, if you have a dream you want to do it, it's time to take steps towards doing it.
Absolutely.
And definitely that's what I'm doing now, and I'm feeling really good. It's a very exciting time for my life, and we used to talk all the time.
Yeah.
How we gonna escape?
Yeah.
Out of the rat race.
Right.
Call it. So.
Right. So let's just start there. When did you first know in your mind that? Because some people never catch on, like, man, they just live their whole lives and working the job. And me and my cousin was just talking about that last night. It's just about going to work every day. And some people are even making decent money. Some people are in a rat race making $100,000 a year, making good money. So when did the thought get planted into your head, like, man, I can do this forever and I want something more and I want to, use my creative gifts?
Well, I just had to really go back to the basics for me. I've always been health conscious and just kept myself up and was curious about keeping my body up and doing whatever I can do habitually. It wasn't even a thought to me to make it a career. I was doing everything else outside of what I already done to make to actually look at what I need to be doing as a career. So, I went to school.
Where'd you go to school at?
Prairie View.
Okay. So, shout out to PV.
100. PVU. And I know you went to HBCU too. So
shout out to HBCU, no doubt.
But I think everything aligned up. So I went to Prairie View for business, and and I had I was working at the Chase and a couple other jobs in the business and finance. It kind of lined up. So I just put my education with my and my experiences with my passion. That's how I got to the business, opening my own business as far as trying to help people be healthier. And I'm definitely all about doing things natural.
Yeah. I definitely want to talk to you more about the whole natural type vibe. So tell me, when did you officially start the business, or when did the concept come into your mind, and then when did you say, let me make this official?
Well, it all started, I think, really just making it official in my mind. I needed to make a change in my life personally, my personal journey. I had, I was just playing ball or whatever, and I had tore my meniscus and partial tear and whatnot, and it was something I did research, and it was something I didn't necessarily need surgery for. I could heal naturally. And I was doing everything possible to avoid surgery, even though no disrespect to our health professionals, but to me, they was just pitching it to me kind of like a used car salesman, like, all these ways.
I realized, like, going to the dentist and like doctors, like, they be upselling, like, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to come out. I'm like, man, they're making money. Like, I'm like, dang, it was like, like a used car. I used to get this, you should get this. Dang, like, really upselling you on all this other stuff.
Exactly, and
I never really thought about that until I went to the dentist, and they was just like, this. I'm like, really?
It's a business too. That's what I realized, and I started digging deeper and really realizing just we're in a predicament, like, as far as health, anything a doctor says, we just going to take it for face value, not question.
Because they're a doctor.
Right. So that's that's when I realized I needed to take health in my own hands, and that's really the whole basis behind my business, trying to teach people how to take be independent health seekers, you know, take the health into their own hands and doing everything they can before resorting to surgeries and addictive drugs that can definitely be detrimental in the long run.
Right.
So
right.
So yeah, I've been in business for a little over a year now. It started mainly with just the nutrition aspect. That's a very important aspect that's ignored in Western medicine and in the health professional, in the health field.
Right.
So that's where I started, and
I got you
in my healing.
Right. Hey, man, this is the Alston Collaborative Money Talk. We're joined today by Brett Irving, and we are talking about his entrepreneur journey. We're going to get into it a lot more, but hey, if you're watching this on Facebook and you find any of this information helpful, entertaining, or you know, you just want to support, please don't hesitate to share this on your pages. His website is in the link, so definitely check on that and see what he's got going on. So definitely share this if you find any information helpful, because we're going to get into a little bit more of the specifics about health and wellness. So the name of his business is Soil Wellness. Soil Wellness. How did you come up with that name?
Basically, you know, I just wanted everything to be synonymous with the whole natural way of living. And if you break down soil, you know, that's the earth. You know, that's where everything is sprouted from. You know, so I want everybody to before, you know, looking at pills and laser surgeries, anything high tech, just get back to yourself, get grounded from the soil, and start your health journey that way. So just to make it short and sweet. Yeah, for sure. Got you.
Again, his website is there on the link on my Facebook. And if you're listening at home, it's Soil, and it's spelled SOUIL wellness.com. So definitely be sure to check him out. And I'm looking at the website right now, and I'm just looking at the services you offer. So just tell everyone about some of the services or the main services that you're providing.
Yeah, sure. First, the main thing, the first services I did offer was the meal planning, and it comes with an app, you know, that you can use on your phone, and I'll send you a meal plan, and basically that's for people that's, you know, for anybody, but it's definitely something that's easier for people that don't have, you know, necessarily the knowledge. I'm gonna give you the knowledge to take care of yourself, but if you can just follow step by step what to eat, at what time, breakfast, snack, lunch, dinner, etc., that's going to help you beat a lot of your cravings.
I be having the weirdest cravings, bro. I swear I have the weirdest craving, and I have a craving, or I see something on the internet on Tasty, and like I said earlier, a thought, if it goes in my mind, I will literally write down all the ingredients and then go do it. Like I did it this past weekend. I made these carne asada fries with this jalapeno cream sauce.
Okay.
But yeah, that's important about the meal plan. So how do you kind of help your clients stay accountable to that meal plan?
It's just daily motivation, weekly goal setting, actually the calculations of course, things like weight loss. You know, it matter how lofty the goals are, you know, everybody has a different threshold, but some people need that everyday motivation. I'm sending texts, I'm sending memes, I'm calling them, I'm doing everything I can. And my philosophy, once I'm done teaching you everything I know about health, you know, it's a marathon, not a sprint, but for the most part, you're not gonna need me anymore after going through my program. I'm doing everything I can to help you get over that hump, because biologically, it's where, you know, the science of it is that those cravings just come from, you know, the chemicals that you put in. It's in your cells, it's still in your tissue, you know. So after you're eliminating things out of your tissue, and that's where the science comes in. You will have less cravings. So you know, people tell me every day, I can't do this, I can't give this up, I can't. Just like, do this for X amount of days and come back and tell me how you feel. And 10 times out of 10, if they've been diligent with following their plan, it goes downhill from there. And
so you're just telling me you can help me get rid of my cravings for gummy worms and potato chips?
Oh, most definitely. I mean, everybody is addicted to sugar, and at some point,
right.
on some level in this day and age, sugar's in everything.
Yeah, and I'm not even a big sweets person, but every now and then I just want gummy worms. I don't want to eat cake or cupcakes or candy bars or cookies that often, but just gummy worms, they give me.
That's that refined, man-made sugar. It's not even real sugar. So it's designed.
It's not even made sugar.
It's designed to have give you a dependency, you know.
Yeah.
So definitely.
Yeah, I see. I feel that way.
I would say I used to be the same way.
Right. We're gonna talk a little bit more about because you're vegan, right? Or
I don't like to put myself in a box. You know, I'm a survivalist. If you know.
But you don't eat meat.
Right? I don't eat meat. I haven't ate meat. It's going on 4 years.
Dang, for real.
Yeah, but you know.
But do you eat dairy products from time to time?
I put it like this: if my grandma, you know, cook some cake or something on Thanksgiving with some, you know, cooking with some butter or something.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not the strictest vegan in that aspect. And if she cooked with some eggs or something, I'm not the strictest vegan in that aspect. But I preach it's all about balance. It's not about subscribing and some type of just one set way of life.
Yeah,
it's about balance. And it's about adding more truly healthy foods to offset any of the unhealthy foods.
Right. So issue truly healthy foods is like plant based.
Right.
Things that come from the ground that's water based. You know.
Water based.
Vegetables.
Anything
fruit.
That's truly healthy is water based. Has water in it. Water is you know the blood of life.
Right.
And basically, if it's adding water, aka has fruits and vegetables in it, it naturally has water in it, that is actually contributing towards healing you. Anything that doesn't have water in it, then it's going to be contributing towards, you know, making you sick. It's going to be contributing towards your cells not working at the.
That's why you got to get away from that processed foods and stuff like that. It's terrible. Man, I need to do so much better, bro. But you know what I'm saying? I'm glad I got friends like you, and I've actually had a couple, you know, physical fitness trainers come in, and one of my cousins, she's getting into the healthy lifestyle because
it's a movement.
It is a movement. It is a movement, and I think you may have mentioned this on your website. What kind of inspired you? But her dad had passed away. He had health problems. You know, our family had a history of diabetes. My friend has you know someone her grandma's going through dementia, and a lot of these things are all tied to what you put into your body, like your diet. So, I mean, if you're trying to cut down on healthcare costs in the future, you need to check out my man's website.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're right. So, on top of the meal-based plans, what other services are you offering?
Also, supplementation, mainly herbal supplementation. We have a affiliation with different herb distributors and you know different supplements that aid you know curving different ailments. Like one of the main things, biggest products now that I distribute is the sugar detox. It has pomegranate powder in it, one of the strongest antioxidants as far as detoxing your blood. So
really, so like it helps like flush you out.
It helps like with that sugar craving you're talking about. It just gives you extra help. You know, you can do it without herbs, but you know some people need a little extra, potency as far as helping them get over that curve and over those.
So they're like different type of herbs for like different type of stuff. Like, give me some examples.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So
basically, I mean, if you think of medicine,
right?
Period. Any medicine is derived from a plant, you know. So that is the basis of just pharmaceuticals in general.
Right.
So,
and that's like $1 billion industry, right?
Probably more than that. I mean,
right. So they actually like thrive off people getting sick.
Yeah.
That's how they make their money, right? Like they don't get paid. They're like, ain't no one getting sick and taking their pills.
Exactly. That's the
taking some type of pills.
That's the
That's a damn shame, man. They locking people up for crack and all this stuff, and they selling these legal drugs, getting paid, stupid paid. But yeah, just talk about some of the other natural supplements that you might be able to use for, I don't know, like chronic pains or.
Yeah,
I don't know. What about energy? If I need to focus instead of taking Adderall, what are some what are some natural supplements that I could use?
Definitely. It's a Chinese herb, FOTI, FO-TI. That's a great herb that I use. Definitely.
Really? FOTI?
Yeah.
Is that actually like a tea?
No, it's not. It's not a tea. You can get it in the tea form, but it's TI. FOTI. That's a great herb for men. It definitely maximizes your testosterone and definitely give you an edge as far as with your mental focus these days, and make sure your testosterone level is at its peak, especially for vegetarians and things of that matter as well. Right. It's a good supplement. Man, it's so many supplements. Chlorella is a good one.
What's that?
Chlorella, sun chlorella. That is detoxing your cells, and in the age we live in, that's going to be imperative because we exposed to so much radiation from our cell phones, laptops, computers, and that's another way to look at it.
Right. What was the name of that one, Brett?
Chlorella. CHO. CHOLERELLA.
All right, Chlorella. Okay. Yeah. Man, I'm learning something, man. I'm learning something. These natural herbs. So that's good. Right now he's been kind of talking about natural herbs. Got my man Brett Urban in the building, founder of Soil Wellness. If you're just joining us online on Facebook or on the internet, fbrn.us, he's talking about some natural things that you can use instead of using pills and different type of aspirin and stuff like that. So that's what he's been talking about right now. His business focus is a lot on natural wellness. Is that the whole concept basically?
Everything natural.
Everything natural.
If it's something I can help you with through meal planning, training, or supplementation, essential oils. You know, if I can't help you, I know chiropractors, massage therapists as well. So I'm a
man. I was just thinking about that. I need a good massage.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna give me one of them Groupon.
hey,
for the low.
Have you get it. I mean, that's imperative too. So that's the whole meaning behind holistic wellness. It's not just one thing. It's not just one thing that's gonna heal you. You know, it's a lifestyle, and you need to be taken.
It is a lifestyle.
Yeah, you just and honestly, ever since I've been following this lifestyle strictly, I haven't been sick in going on 4 years. Like I used to get really sick as a dog, like at least twice a year. Yeah, you know, where I'm about out for almost a week. Yeah. But now, if I feel a little cough or sore throat, you know, I'm juicing make sure I'm getting my greens in, and that's what I would teach the foods to go to. Yeah. When you're feeling sick and help.
Say that again. Rewind. I know some people out there who listening or watching who probably getting sick right now, and honestly, I don't think and. I think I saw on your website how it's mind, body, and soul. A lot of sicknesses start in the mind. So I might not be eating the healthiest foods, but I'm not thinking no negative thoughts, no evil thoughts. No, I don't think about sickness. I don't have a fear of getting sick. And like you, if I get like a sore throat or cough, it's gone like literally 3 or 4 days. And I think a lot of, like I said, not necessarily my mind, but my diet, but what I'm putting in my mind, and I really don't get sick that often either. Like, I really don't mind it. But just to kind of follow up on that, if someone does start to feel sick, what are some things that they can natural ways that they can natural remedies, if you will, that you can start or foods that you can eat to kind of get back on your feet?
It's really simple, you know. Basically, you getting sick is just your body just being overly inflamed or overly acidic, however you want to word it. Mm-hmm. And therefore you need to know foods that can help your body get back balanced. So anything green is going to be the what's going to alkalize you and get your body back balanced the fastest. So especially raw greens. So when you cook it, that's going to make it less nutrient dense.
Really?
So I mean, we still need some cooked vegetables, but when you cook some broccoli and you see all that green in the pot, that's nutrients that you really cooking out. So
dang, for real?
Yeah.
When you steam it?
Yeah.
Or boil it? Or?
Yeah. I mean, not saying it's not a place for steamed vegetables, but raw is where it's at. So you really need to be eating some raw vegetables or raw greens really with every meal.
Dang, raw?
I mean, just raw, a salad, raw spinach, raw spinach.
I can do raw spinach, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I had a kale salad. It wasn't that tasty, but
it's
I dressed it with some dressing.
Okay, you can put some avocado oil on it. Some olive oil on it. You can make it tasty. Like that is my goal, because we all are emotionally attached to food in some type of way. So it's about getting over that and creating a new palate.
Yeah, that's what I want to do, bro. Like I want to get on that line. I mean, I feel like I'm going in that direction. I haven't got there yet, but I feel like that's a goal, and it's like you said, because it's holistic. Like I don't just want to have a lot of money and be sick. I want to, I want to look good. I want to feel good. I want to be wealthy. I want to be happy. I want to, have a nice, nice clothes. All that goes together. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be fat and rich, man. That's just stupid or unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? Not even necessarily fat, but you don't want to, be staying in the doctor and staying sick and can't even enjoy your friends and family and things like that. So I like on your website that you said, you're giving that holistic view. It's not just, one part. It's kind of that whole thing. So with that being said, do you also provide like physical training or?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm certified as a trainer as well. So basically building muscle, losing weight. I specialize in more the weight loss, and definitely could set out a plan for that as well, and hold my clients accountable and push them otherwise more than they would by themselves. So I definitely have experience with that. That was actually my first job out of college, working at Valley. So got that experience, and it's definitely got to have to have exercise. You just can't eating right is very important piece, but some people think if they eat right, they don't have to work out, and
vice versa.
Exactly. So
that's kind of me. Like I'm eat, but I'm gonna grind. I'm hit that gym. You know what I'm saying? For real, I'm sweat out all this liquor.
So it's about balance, man.
Right. So you're doing the physical fitness, and you do have a physical location right now, right. So where is that at? Tell everyone where they can find your physical location.
We are located in Irving, Texas, or Las Colinas, right off 114 and East Rochelle. Not East, it's Rochelle Boulevard, and we're open for business.
If you're going east, like toward Dallas, you just took that left and go toward the lake. Right.
Actually, if you coming from Dallas, you actually go west, but it's East John Carpenter Freeway, so that's the east side of 114. So right off the freeway, got an office, have a gym, have everything you need to get you set up and going, and really changing lifestyles out here. That's what we're doing. Not selling you any no gimmicks. I'm giving you raw knowledge, and that's just where I'm on a spiritual path. Not trying to force any products. Really trying to set up people and their family to elevate and be more aware. Mind, body, and spirit, like you said.
Yeah.
And what was interesting to me, like that one guy that had the Las Vegas shooting, he was a multi-millionaire, like you were saying.
He was
rich. He owned some apartment complexes in Mesquite, I believe.
Really?
Don't quote me, but I know it was somewhere in Texas, and he was a multi-millionaire, and obviously he had some mental health issues. So
obviously he has some mental health issues.
So, it's all about bringing awareness to your health in all aspects. So
right. So looking at your site right now, So you're certified holistic nutritionist.
Right.
So what does that mean?
Basically, when deciding, like I told you, when I was, in the corporate world, I was deciding how am I going to become the best nutritionist I can be that really align with my goals. So basically, you have the nutritionists or dietitians where they have an education, usually from a university, and a lot of it I just didn't agree, or all the way agree. I don't feel like they taught the holistic way of living, the holistic lifestyle. So I went to university, the University of Natural Health, to basically that was fully on my same page as far as teaching people how to take care of themselves, that and not be dependent. Like I told you earlier, I feel like in Western health, they go to nutrition as like it's not even a main staple in the diet, as far as treating people. And then with this school of thought, it's really one of the major aspects of keeping yourself healthy, if not the most important aspect.
Right.
What you're putting in, holding yourself accountable for your health. So and it goes against, like you said, the profiting off of unnecessary pharmaceuticals. So
yeah,
I wanted to get an education that was definitely based in holistic living. Holistic means whole.
How long you did all that while you was working too, right?
Yeah. So I got these certifications, to set myself up.
Yeah,
so
that's smart.
Yeah, so
that's smart. How long did it take you to get that one?
That was about a year and a half.
Okay.
So
they actually got a school that you can go to kind of get to learn about wellness and holistic and natural stuff.
Right, absolutely.
That's what's up.
And what I learned, I'm sure many people are familiar with Dr. Sebi and let's see, that's the main.
Is that the one that just passed away not too long ago?
Dr. Sebi passed away. He was famous for treating people naturally. So it's what I was learning. Like it's basically the same stuff I've been learning through people like him. He's definitely
right. Wasn't he like? And I've seen like a documentary on this, and I think he talked about that like how people have literally got cured from cancer just by like eating greens and like natural stuff. And so
that's that's through his work. I definitely can't deny what he claims, and I'm definitely a believer. I mean, the whole point. What I'm doing is trying to be proactive, tell people to get proactive before it gets to that point,
right?
And educate them on how cells become cancerous in the first place, and
how is that?
Basically, not enough oxygen.
Enough oxygen.
Yeah, and that goes back to the water, aspect. Like when you constantly feeding yourself foods that don't have oxygen, it's not oxygenating your blood, and then the cells become deformed, and that's when tumors and things grow to a point where in your body to where it'll just retard your cells,
So, just spread too.
Yeah. So oxygen, you just break it down. Oxygen, water, your body needs it just to stay flowing.
So okay, actually I was about to ask another question, but hey, if you're checking this out again, if you find any of this information helpful, he is talking about like some really good information that can be life-changing, to be quite honest, that can save you a lot of money, is worth money. So definitely check out his website, Soil Wellness, that's SOUIL wellness.com. We are streaming live on the Fishbowl Radio Network, FBRN.US. And hey, if you got a question for me or Brett, you can call us at 214-556-6239. And Brett, I actually think someone on Facebook asked you a question. I can't see it though.
I'm interested in natural skin options, supplements that add moisture, suggestions. Oh, okay. I got some really good for her.
So, hey, Sip Golden asked if there's any natural skincare options, supplements that can add moisture. So,
okay,
go ahead, Brett.
Okay, so first thing you want to do is when you eat right and make sure you're having a good proportion of healthy foods like we just talked. You need to start from the inside out with your beauty. That's where I guarantee you, we get your
inside out. I like that.
Right. So
that's with anything. You got to start inside, and then you can
inside,
get it on the outside. It started here.
Right. So if you just throwing any topical cream and you eating habits are not right, or at least balance, it's just gonna be a temporary solution. So that's first and foremost. So it's different. Mainly fruits and vegetables is going to help you. Help your skin. Help your skin cells and the oils, the different glands that produce it work properly. Because sugar, I would say the main thing, just eliminating as much refined sugar, because sugar is just like you throw sugar in your tank, it just mess up your whole system, just like your body. You'll have your heart and your being stimulated too much, and your hormones as well. So that'll cause pimples and rashes and everything else to do with skin problems. So that's the main thing. But other than that, I do have a product. Basically, I work with a Japanese company that it was called Kangen Water. You can Google them. It's an alkaline water machine, and it makes all different types of water. And just washing your face, they have the beauty water. It's slightly acidic, and it will definitely help even out your skin tone. And that's another product we sell as well. Okay. Or if you're interested, I'm a distributor of the alkaline water machines as well. They sell all different types of water, from the 9.5 drinking water that you can get at the the health food store. I think Cinch is one of the most popular ones, but it has a technology that's just as good and even better from bottled water, because the bottles have chemicals in it as well. You can hook it up straight to your fountain, and then also. Dang,
hey, so I'm sorry, I wanted you to tell me if this is true. Now this question just popped in my head, like the bottle water has chemicals.
With plastic, I mean, you do your research on how plastic is made. Who knows the process? It's a chemical process to make it. So anything in what you know about water, it's going to take some of the form and whatever it's in. So
okay.
Just to finish that, glass is usually the best thing to put in water. Glass is in chemistry or science it's a neutral substance. It won't give off anything, but plastic is not. Plastic, anybody watching this research BPA, you put water, plastic in heat for,
that's what I was going to ask you. Like, my friend said it's bad if you leave like your water bottle in the car. Like, say my mom went and bought a case of water and she left it 2 days in the car and it's going to sit in the hot sun. Like, that's bad, right?
Yeah, it's research is shown to supposedly link to, estrogen levels being higher or whatnot. That's one of the effects of BPA leaking in water. So definitely do your research on that. All I can tell you is it's definitely a healthiest way to go.
In the glass. What about those silver cups? I forget what they're called. I can't think of it right now.
Stainless steel.
The stainless steel, or the one to keep it cold all day. Those type.
Stainless steel. I would. That's a good question. Yeah, steel. That's a natural metal. I have to look at stainless steel for sure. The best option is glass for sure. But stainless steel. I have to get back to you on that one.
So you don't drink bottled water at all?
I switched it up. I'm always trying to elevate my game. So ever since I had that machine, I get it straight out the faucet, and it'll alkalize it for me.
So what machine is this, bro?
This is the Kangen water. It's been on Dr. Oz, everything, man.
For real?
Yeah, it's the top of the line alkaline water machine you can have.
And you sell those?
Yeah.
How much they cost?
It matters which one you get. It can range from $1,000 and up, but it's definitely something that.
$1,000 and up?
Yeah, but I mean, look how much you when I break it down.
Yeah, I buy a shitload of water bottles.
Exactly, and you'll come out even, if not better, in the long run. And it has. I've been totally satisfied with it.
And you hook it up to your faucet,
or they have machines that hook up to your the bathroom faucet sink as well. So that's another thing, as far as what she's talking about skin. We bathing in chlorine, acidic water, or maybe not chlorine, but lead acidic water every day. So it's just gotta. Skin is your biggest organ. Yeah,
man, so much to learn, man. So much to learn. I'm learning this stuff just by listening. Is really enlightening. So I definitely appreciate you, sharing a lot of this information, man. Because, like I said, I posted earlier that health is wealth.
Yeah, for sure.
So knowing these different things and being aware of it makes a huge difference. So I'm definitely glad that you're. This is the business that you got into, because I want to know people like you and, have you type of people in my circle for real, trying to get on that holistic, natural type vibe. So I dig that, man. So let me ask you this, Brett. Who would you say is your ideal client? Does that have like a type, shape, form, or size? This is one question I had to ask myself when I started, like, who am I trying to sell to?
I think anybody. I mean, I really would pinpoint. I feel like it's a generational gap from people 30 and younger, or mid 30s and younger, from our parents and because a lot of people, most people our age and younger, they would heard of holistic before, or they'll know why something like giving up meat or lowering their meat intake would be healthy, but. You ask most people in your family that's older than you, your aunties, grandmothers, and people that suffer from diabetes.
Yeah.
Most of it don't run in your family. It's just the way we've been eating for so long. They don't get that concept. So
that's a good point.
I think that generational gap is my goal, for me personally and my family, and trying to shape their minds or shift their thinking. In that sector, that would be the prime sector.
So like 40, 50-year-olds?
Yeah, for sure. From what I've encountered, it's definitely a informational gap between, because we're growing up in it. We're on the cusp. Like, we're probably the, people in the 30s or the oldest people of this generation that kind of know a little bit about this information.
Right. And the only reason we know because it's at our fingertips.
Right.
It's starting to,
exactly.
Netflix is coming out and they got documentaries coming out. People are watching YouTube videos and it's just more, I think we're just more exposed to it. So I think we kind of got lucky just with technology that we're hearing more about this type of living and lifestyle. So but when you first came in here, you told me you're still working and you're working on building your clientele. What are some things that you're doing to market and brand yourself? Because I found that to be a challenge with my business, just kind of getting the word out there. So what are some things that you've been doing?
It's definitely a challenge. It's my biggest challenge, and I'm the one that don't necessarily like to go in and market from day to day. That's my struggle. But I'm definitely working with a branding coach. Shout out Tiffany Barnes. Hope she's watching. But she's an excellent branding coach. If anybody Google her, the other entrepreneurs out there.
Is she in Dallas?
Yeah, she is based in Dallas.
I'm gonna need you to connect me with her. You think she'll be a good person to come on the show?
Definitely.
Right.
She'll be an excellent person. And that's her business. So she has an excellent business as well.
I might need to talk to her. Yeah.
So
that's important, branding.
Sure. Right. So all the day-to-day marketing and branding and setting up a plan, just like somebody like myself or Derey will set you up a plan financially to get your life in order. She'll set you up a plan to get your branding in order, and for now and and for the future as well. So
Right. So I know you're working a job 40 hours. So when do you actually find the time to work on your business?
Man, that's when the discipline come in.
Yeah, we talked about that.
No weekends off, and
Hold up. If you're an entrepreneur and you got a job, or you don't got a job and you not like bringing in multiple millions a year, what you taking Saturday out for?
Yeah.
At least work a half a day, do something on your business. But go ahead, talk about just that discipline and maintaining your job and being able to shift your mindset to work on your business.
Yeah, look, I can do a lot of work on my phone, and I set up a lot of my consultations after 5 and on the weekends, and I can keep in touch and keep motivating either through my phone or FaceTime and Skype and everything I can, whatever makes what makes it for my client. So just doing that, of course, I'm gonna take that full leap. But right now, that the 9-to-5 money is helping me pay for things like like marketing services. So.
Yeah. I missed that. Our boy C. Ren said something. I can't see it.
B. Sutter, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up? Happy belated, Brandon. Hope you had a blessed one, brother. Thanks for everyone who's checked us out so far. Hey, man, again, if you find again, if you find any of this information, please don't hesitate to share it on your social media pages. Tag a friend. Also, make sure you go follow his social page. I got it in my status up there, Soil Wellness. Follow my Facebook page, the Alston Collaborative. Also, stay tuned. I'm going to be telling you guys how you can win these Dallas Maverick tickets to the season opener against the Atlanta Hawks. Again, I am joined by my man, Brett Irving. He's the founder of Soil Wellness. We've been talking about health and wellness, different type of natural alternatives instead of you doing the do you take aspirin like ibuprofen when you got a headache or something like that?
Nothing. I don't take no type of aspirin. That's a blood thinner.
It's a blood thinner?
Yeah, aspirin thins your blood, man. It's like everything I've done, like when I have any type of ailment, honestly, I go to the green juice and that has not derailed me yet.
For
basically,
real.
everything's about your blood and it's about getting your blood right. So I mean, getting your blood chemically balanced. So and alkalizing it or like I said, getting the greens in there. I don't have like headaches and migraines really no more.
Right.
So I don't.
I dig it. So earlier you had said in regards to cancer, it's by getting oxygen. So can you just talk about the importance? Isn't that pretty huge? Like I read, because like I said, I read and I'm gonna actually talk about that on the second segment. I'm gonna tell you guys how reading has changed my entire life. And I read in the book, I think it was Tony Robbins' Unlimited Power, but he's talking about how breathing is like so much of the battle of staying healthy and just taking deep breaths. And I think like getting toxins out your body, or I don't know, I forget it for exactly what he said, but I know it's important to make sure you're breathing and do that.
Yeah, I mean, I can go on and on. I mean, basically,
just tell us a little bit about the importance of breathing.
Right. Just to sum it up for you, I mean, you can go a few days without water.
Mm-hmm.
You can go a week maybe without eating.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go a minute without breathing. So
that's true.
We're not taught how to breathe properly.
Right.
We're shallow breathers. Probably 95% of us.
Yeah.
That's something we should be taught.
Not
as a kid, and you change your breathing, you change the way you think, honestly.
It does change the way you think. Hey, man, this is why it's holistic. It's a lifestyle, what you put into your body, because what you put into your body helps you think. It helps you have more energy. There's breathing. Like I'm telling you, and I'm not even a certified holistic nutritionist, but I know that when I take about 10 deep breaths, like really focus on my breathing and actually think, Oh my goodness. It literally feels like you can get a high from it. To me, it makes you just more aware, it makes you more elevated, it kind of slows things down. And for me, it makes me more grateful. It makes me live like in the moment and just it kind of makes me want the universe and like being connected and aligned. That's what it helps me do mentally. So,
and that's another service. I didn't mean to cut you off. That's another service I provide as well, the guided meditations. That's go along with the mental health aspect. Like you alluded to earlier, thoughts are more than thoughts. They're actual things. They're actual things that have life, to them. So you want to reset ideally you want to reset your mind every day and breathe deeply and think about things so you can reset it, set your mind, and you won't be holding on to different emotional things and holding grudges or holding anything in your heart that doesn't need to on the spiritual side of things. And that's and bringing conscious awareness to everything, not just your body, body, but your mind, your spirit, anonymous with the whole health aspect.
So you feel more vibrant, more energetic, just more in tune with God and the universe, because like you said, a lot of it's spiritual as well. Do you feel that way inside?
Oh, absolutely, no doubt. Like before I start, after I start breathing, like I said, really knowing the significance of breathing, I can before reacting to certain situations, I can see it for what it is, and react to it, and not give an emotional response that's going to
too many people get too emotional and make an emotional the wrong decision. So that can literally like help calm you down. Like you said, see the situation for it is, refocus. Hey man, you've been dropping some dope knowledge. I know you actually did this probably months ago, but you had sent me like some different, I think like smoothie recipes that you can do with different type of greens, raw greens and stuff like that. You still got some of those recipes on deck?
Yeah, absolutely. If everybody follow me, I'm going to drop an ebook soon, and what's going to be different about my smoothie recipes is basically what I've learned through my nutritional training. Different combinations are more digestible. Every food doesn't necessarily go with each food. It's certain combinations that digest easily than others.
I mean, because y'all, I read something on that, like in that old buddy book, he was saying like, if you're going to eat a meat, you should eat a green vegetable. Don't eat meat and carbs together. If you're going to eat a carb, eat carb and a vegetable. Like it's something like
absolutely. That's advanced level of nutrition, and that's one thing I didn't see that. I don't exactly, and that's something I don't feel like they teach in the mainstream version of nutrition.
You need a carb, meat, and vegetable. That's what some people get a meat and 2 carbs. I at least try to get one vegetable.
That's how we talk.
That's how we Sandwich go with chips, and that burger go with fries. Like that's like, and it's sold every day on TV. It's unbelievable.
Sell. That key word is sell. So basically, your stomach has a specific digestive juice for every type of food. So the premise of a sandwich is all wrong.
Hold on. Okay, you about to tell us about the premise of the sandwich and how it's all wrong. Go ahead, Brett.
Basically, you have a certain digestive juice that digests bread. You have a certain juice that digests meat. You have a certain juice that dispels in your stomach when you digest cheese and so forth and so on. So it's for optimal digestion, and so you can assimilate all those nutrients. Eating in the right combinations is imperative. So that's how people get indigestion, because if you eat a sandwich, it can only dispel one type of juice at a time. So if it's dispelling the juice to digest the meat, the bread and the cheese or whatever else you had in your sandwich is not going to be it's not going to be digested right. So you're going to have indigestion. You're not going to get all the nutrients that you need, and it'll back you up. And that's why so many people have different issues, constipation, go so forth and so on. So it's
man, I love a good sandwich though, Brett.
Hey, I love it too, but to counteract that, like I said, that is, the high end. That's probably the highest level of nutrition you can go, the most meticulous. But balancing it out with something that really goes with everything is the raw greens. Again, that's going to help you balance your palate out more and bring more fiber, so you can push whatever that didn't get digested completely right, push it through your system. So,
hey, dig this. If y'all are interested in getting updates from Brett, if you're interested in getting some of those smoothie recipes or his ebook that he's going to be dropping out, drop your email in our comment section. We'll get you subscribed to his page. I'll make sure that I get, I work with him and get it done. And when that ebook comes out, we'll get it out to you. And we'll can you send us a few recipes in the meantime while you're working on it?
Absolutely. Just follow me, and I'm working with my market on that. Follow me, my Facebook page, Wellness, or you can look me up, Brett J. Irvin on Facebook. Yeah. And definitely recipes. I'll basically send an email out and to really get a consensus on what people are wanting, and recipes for sure. That's something that's easy, that's something that I know everybody can benefit from.
Definitely. Get that juicer popping, get that blender popping. You know what I'm saying? Would you agree that a juicer is a good investment?
Oh, absolutely. And while we on that, it's the difference between a juicer and a blender. So,
what's the difference? Because I was a little bit curious, because I got that little bullet blender. I'm like, that was cheap, it was like $20.
No, that's dope. That's dope. The bullet is gonna be good for all your soft fruits and vegetables. Bananas, strawberries. Blending that together. So,
right.
And it's gonna keep the pulp and all the fiber in there. So that's the difference. It's the difference between the fiber intake. So you're still gonna have a lot of remaining in something like a blender or a NutriBullet. Now the juice, on the other hand, it extracts more of the fiber, but it's good for those hard vegetables like beets and carrots, juice and those type of things.
Okay.
Where the juicer is going to come in handy, and it's definitely worth the investment if you want to make some. And for the young lady that inquired about healthy skin products and things of that nature, drinking some carrot juice in the morning and getting that beta carotene, that'll do wonders for your skin. So
carrot juice, really?
Carrot juice, man. Carrot juice, beet juice. It's cleaning. It's cleaning your blood. It's cleaning your blood, and definitely you can do more for your skin than any with just intaking those nutrients on a daily than really popping any pills or putting any topical creams on us.
Right.
Sure.
Man, I've been learning a lot today, man. Again, I definitely appreciate you coming up here. Got just a couple more questions, and I'm gonna do my I don't know if you've seen it in my show. I'm gonna do my rapid fire questions, where you just ask you a couple questions, you tell me the first thing to come to your head. But before we get to that, this is one of the most important questions that I like to or try to ask most of my entrepreneurs. Where do you see soil wellness in the next 5 or 10 years?
Good question. Definitely, I wanna have my own clinic, have my own holistic clinic where people can come in and have a myriad of service. I work with I have a lot of friends that's in the natural field, so
really,
I can nutritional services and expertise and combine that with somebody that's on the same page, like a holistic chiropractor or massage therapy, and just really provide every holistic service I can at a one-stop shop. So that's definitely
a chef on staff.
A chef, hey, that's something to entertain. Definitely, any chefs out there, hit me up. Let's link up.
Joy, what's up, girl? Hey, check us out, man. Y'all need to connect for real.
Sure.
She came on the show not too long ago. But she's a professional chef. Got a little food truck. She's doing like chefs for like corporate settings, and she was on she was on the set of one TV show. was doing the food
Okay.
for like their whole so that's pretty
Gonna
dope.
make everything tasty for everybody. Cause that's everybody think eating healthy is not eating good. So that's where definitely where the chef come in. You indulge, you know.
Right. See, that's when I know I'm taking it to the next level. I got that chef making that healthy stuff, and I'm putting the right thing, and it tastes good, and I ain't got to cook it. I don't mind cooking, but I get the move and make things happen. So. My brother, man, I appreciate you. But before we get out of here, I got to do my rapid fire questions, man. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions, and you tell me the first thing that popped to your head. A luxury car that you would like to buy first.
I always wanted a Corvette.
Vet.
I always wanted a vet. Nothing too luxury. I just always wanted a vet.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I used to be the dude that had the sports cars.
Class
on the wall, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I dig the vet. I want one of those too, by the way. Yeah. So, one person dead or alive that you would like to meet.
One person. Man, I say Tupac. That's the first person that's stuck in my head. I would want to meet him, and he was just ahead of his time.
Yeah, and, man, so talented. Like. I don't know how old he was when he died, but
23 or something.
But he put in work. Like, how many records, movies, all that he was doing? We ain't got no choice. He was putting in. Like, people don't realize the work ethic. Like his body of work that he did in that short a time frame between acting, which he could have been like an outstanding actor, music, producing, like all of that. Like he motivated me. Like you said, that he motivates me to work harder. Like I need to do more videos, do more vlogs, because he was putting out content. Like you said, he was ahead of his time, but he had a dope work ethic. So that's dope. So just sticking with that. Favorite athlete?
Iverson. I grew up, idolizing Iverson. He just had the swag on the court. He was original.
He was original.
And just went against the grain, and that's kind of how I feel like I'm going against the grain in a lot of ways in my own right. And when I think originality, him and Dr. J, some and just the way they carried themselves on the court. Yeah, that's the way I want to go about my business.
That. So. What up, Delano? What's happening? Hey, I dig AI. Shout out. My HBCU was at Hampton University. That dude, that's where AI is from. Dig that. All right, man. One of your favorite go-to smoothies, if you're trying to make something on the go, like, man, this one I really want to rock with.
Man, I'm pretty simple, man. That banana and spinach with some cinnamon in it. Hey,
banana, spinach,
that's my go-to. That's my daily smoothie. So. I could probably make something that's more tastier, but just to make me feel like in my journey, I just can solely eat.
I'm gonna try that because I like bananas, I like spinach, I like cinnamon. I like all three of those. So, I wouldn't think that would go together though. But I love it, man. So you can't put no milk in there, because
no. I'm glad you touched on that, because milk, just like I told you about certain things being digestible. More digestible than others. Milk is a substance that is not supposed to be consumed with any other product. It's honestly, when you drink milk and mix with anything else, try drinking a milk smoothie, and try drinking one with water or juice, and I guarantee the one with milk, it feel like it's sitting in your stomach for a little longer.
For real.
Yeah, because juice is supposed to digest rapidly, like within 30 minutes to an hour, but. No, that milk is in your stomach because it just doesn't blend with anything. Yeah. So
it's not good. Like I read something or saw one of the documentaries. Like, why are we like drinking milk from like a cow? Like
that's a hustle.
That don't even go together.
It's a hustle, man. It's a hustle. That's one of the biggest hustles out there. But definitely,
they serve milk in all the good corner stores. Ain't that something? Don't got no fresh stuff. The dang hood corner stores, man. That's a whole nother topic that we gonna have to, that we're gonna have to jump on once we get up and running. We're gonna go through the hood and put some fresh produce there.
That's a good campaign right
for
there.
For real, man. So that's dope.
Drink milk by yourself, everybody. If you drink it by itself,
I don't really like milk like that. To be honest. I might cook with it, make a smoothie with it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really just ingest milk like that, man. Hey. That's all I got, man. I appreciate you for coming on, man. Thank you, Brett,
Hey,
for
man,
real.
Thank you, brother.
No doubt, man. Hey, I was joined today by my player partner, Brett Irvin, founder of Soil Wellness. Again, if you're watching us on Facebook, the link to his Facebook page and his website is there on my status. If you're interested in from him, if you're interested in getting a few smoothie recipes or his ebook that he'll be dropping later, go like his page so you can stay up to date. Push your email in our comment section. We'll make sure we get that information out to you. Again, I definitely appreciate you for taking time out your day to come chop it up with me about your entrepreneur journey. Hey, man, I feel like I've things today, man. I'm gonna have to invest in one of those alkaline machines because the water bottles
got finances too, don't it?
Oh yeah.
Finances
there you go. And I'm definitely gonna have to come check out the shop, man. I'm gonna get up there. I promise you before this year let out. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, sooner than later. So I'm definitely gonna come check that out. He doesn't have a physical location. It's out 114 in Rochelle.